Hi everybody, Felicity Cahill here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it's going to be a two-part series, and what I'm thinking I might do is do a little quick daytime glam, a super quick daytime glam, and then in the second video following on, I'm going to show you how to convert that into a nighttime glam. So if you would like to know both of those tricks, keep on watching and stay tuned for the follow-on video. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and start with a primer. If you watch me, you know that I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And I'm going to just apply that all over my face. Particularly through my T-zone because it does get so oily. Very good. For the second product, for foundation today, I think I'm going to go ahead and use probably my DAACk BB cream. It's beautiful. It's not like what you would think a normal BB cream actually is. It does have a lot more coverage than most BB creams, but I want to show you how to achieve that. And I'm going to use a brush today as well. So I'm just going to pop some of that on the back of my hand. I should have showed you, this is my BB cream just here. And I'm going to apply that all over my face with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill Kabuki brush. Very good. So I've got my BB cream all over, and as you can see, it's a little bit more than a light or sheer coverage. It's probably about that medium coverage, and I've just built it up the tiniest little bit. Yeah, so I really enjoy this product. It's really nice and dewy and glowy, great for daytime wear as well, but definitely enough coverage in it as well. So I'm going to be moving on, and I'm going to conceal my under eyes, and with that I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair directly underneath my eyes like this, and I'm actually going to use a brush to blend that out with today as well. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Morphe Hill JH08, and it's just more like another style of kabuki, and I'm just going to use that to blend it out. To set my under eyes, I'm going to take I've been really loving this new powder by Hourglass. It's the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Actually, to be honest, I don't know if it's new or not, but it's new for me, and I've been really loving this product. So I'm going to use that to set my under eyes. It's very, very light and also very well milled, so it's a very light powder. Just going to buff that into my eyes and under eyes just to set that area. And I might actually set the rest of my face with this product as well. Alright, now that my face is nice and set, it is very matte. Like I said, I have oily skin. I do need to prepare for sort of wear and tear throughout the day, so I do make my skin quite matte, but those natural oils start coming through within a couple of hours, so then it'll give back that dewy look as well. So now that I have that set, I'm going to move on with my eyebrows. To complete my eyebrows today, I'm going to go ahead with this DAACk brow palette that I have here, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the brow powder. I'm not going to worry about the wax in today's look, only because we do want to keep it super, super natural, and more of that just daytime glam. Not even daytime glam, to be honest, daytime wear to go off to work or run errands for the day. So I'm going to fill those in with my Morphe E29 brush. Alright, so I've gone ahead and completed my eyebrows. That's just with the brow powder that I showed you of the DAACk. And then we're going to move on to the rest of the face. For daytime glam, I wouldn't necessarily contour or over highlight. It would be more just your bronzer to give a bit of warmth to the face. I always wear blush. I love blush, so I will be wearing blush. But to bronze with, I'm going to use my favorite bronzing brush, which is the Sculpt and Blush brush from DAACk. And to do that, I'm going to use my good old faithful Too Faced milk chocolate Souile bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's got the right amount of warmth for my skin tone. I'm just going to use that to warm up my face. So I've warmed up the exterior of my face, just along the tops of my cheekbones, my forehead and underneath my chin. And I'm going to go ahead and pop on some blush. I'm going to use my DAACk Cutie Peach blush today, just with my blush brush and just on the apples and blending it backwards. Such a pretty colour. Gorgeous. Okay, I am going to highlight, but I'm going to use just a very small amount on the tops of my cheekbones. When I am using a daytime wear makeup, it's usually for a very long time, so I don't want to over highlight my very oily face. So I do prefer just to do the tops of my cheekbones and sometimes do my Cupid's bow, depending on what lip product I'm going to be wearing. I'm a big lip balm wearer. I know being a makeup artist sometimes is a little bit difficult being a big lip balm wearer. But yeah, it's just a favourite of mine. So I probably am going to do the lip balm look today, but I'm going to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones for you. I'm using my DAACk Twilight highlight and my Morphe R31 brush. I'm just going to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. Yeah, it's just so, it just brings that glow back in as well. I love DAACk highlighters for their natural glowy effect, as opposed to their like super like piercing or, you know, brightening highlighters. I just prefer that all over glow. Just so beautiful. Very nice. Alright, for my eyes, I'm going to do the very, very minimal because like I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a part 2 of this video, and in that video we'll be converting this daytime look to a nighttime look, so I don't want to go over the top of this video here. If I was heading off to work, I would basically just pop a blush through my crease or like a bronzer, and when I mean that, like I mean like my normal blush that I've just used or my normal bronzer, and I quite literally just pop that through my crease just to add a little bit of definition and colour to that area. But for today, I'm going to pick up my Colourpop I Think I Love You palette. I really like this one. It's a drugstore, Colourpop is classed as a drugstore brand, and it's got some really beautiful colours. Like, check out these colours just here. So I'm gonna pop probably just this nice light taupey colour through my crease just to give it a tiny little bit of definition, nothing too much. Sorry, I forgot to tell you too, the brush I'm using is my Crease and Contour brush by DAACk. Definitely one of my favourite eyeshadow brushes. Alright, so I very lightly just popped a colour through my eye crease, just to give it a little bit of depth and dimension, just to sort of brighten up that area as well and not sort of make it too, darken up that area, not make it too bright. Sometimes when I have like full coverage over my eyelids, I look a little bit strange. So I've just popped a tiny little bit of colour on there. And then one of the final steps would be my mascara. I'm going to use my Holy Grail, which is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. You would see me use this one in every one of my videos. I love it because of the little tiny spoolie, and I can get right into those lashes. Okay, just a small coat over the top. I am somebody who's quite patient putting on mascara, so I do wait for that top layer to dry before I do my bottoms. It's just a lot easier for cleanup and things like that as well. So with waiting for those to dry, I am going to pop on some lips, and I'm thinking maybe not lip balm, I might just go like a lip gloss or something. I have an old DAACk lip gloss that never got released, but I'm going to use that. This is in the shade Ivory Pink, so I don't know if they will release those, but I guess you could wait and see. And it's just a really beautiful light pink color. Just going to use that all over. Lip gloss with a tiny little bit of colour. Definitely my go-to for a daytime look. Beautiful, love it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that mascara on my bottom lashes now. Very good. And then the final step for my daytime look would definitely still be setting it. So I'm going to go ahead and set that with the Morphe continuous setting spray that they have. This is in like an aerosol can, and I find this one really, really great and really good for people who struggle with the whole spraying themselves in the face. Definitely when I first started doing it, I was kind of like, this is really bizarre, but this is definitely really, really good stuff, and it stays put. I always have like a postcard ready or a piece of paper ready to fan dry my face so that my setting spray dries right down really quickly and there's no creases and so forth. So I have that ready to go, and I'm just going to set my face. Alright guys, there we have it. This is today's completed look. Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a part 2 of this video which will turn it into a nighttime look. So definitely stay tuned next week for the video of how to turn it into full nighttime glam. Sometimes we just don't get the time. We get home from work or we get home from our day's activities and we're in a hurry to get back out the door onto the next event or a sort of part of your routine that you do, and you want to convert it to night. So we're going to do that in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this really beautiful glowy daytime routine that I have, more so for oily skin types, but it's really, really easy to achieve. And in a good, without all the talking that I've just done to you guys, a good 5-10 minutes at the most, depending on sort of how long it takes you to blend things out. But that's all you need, 5 or 10 minutes added to that morning routine, and you get the flawless face as well. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget, you do need to like this video, give it a big thumbs up, please. Subscribe to my channel is also another massive one. That enables me to see if you guys are liking the content that I'm putting out, and also drop a comment. Start having a chat to me. Let me know what you'd like to see, or if there's anything you would like me to change in the structure, because I'm doing it for you guys. So if you like this, definitely let me know. If not, I'll see you in part 2 of turning daytime glam into night. Thanks guys.